This is good right here. This is good right here. This is my command. You want to touch gloves, do it now. God bless.
Luis Feliciano said, quote, "That's why this fight is so important." Jojo Diaz, I am the coach. Beto Duran in the corners. Here we go. Luis Feliciano and Genaro Gamez to win. Dougie, Feliciano needs to do what?
Feliciano's jab, fight on the...
If this lives up to anything like that.
Now you see that high guard. That worries me is that sometimes when do get past his jab and getting close, he'll just guard. And I think that leaves him vulnerable to a puncher like Gamez.
Well, so far, Gamez has connected. He continues to come. And boy, he throws strong punches, Jojo.
Like I said, likes to intimidate his opponents by and being aggressive. And that's what he's doing this fight, Luis. So he just...
But it plays to his discipline. Also, be good at pro after he got out of college.
Not only that, Luis Feliciano, he trials. He was a hell of an amateur, competing in a lot of amateur trials. So the discipline is the sport of boxing, and just to...
You can already see Ciano from distance. 30 seconds, round one.
It'll be interesting how the scoring of this round goes. As far as moments go, it looks like...
Exactly, yeah. He was in control in the later rounds. It was a 50-50 round. I'll give the first round to Gamez.
Oh, good overhand right.
Oh, good shot.
Both men. Back, Feliciano and Gamez. We will keep Doug and...
Sure, no matter what. So.
Oh, absolutely. Grown talent, but there's also just the best talent from obviously south of the border in Mexico.
Through the second round. Seemingly settled in.
One of Feliciano's sparring partners was Arnold Barboza, who's an undefeated. Arnold tells me that he sparred a lot for the rounds with this camp, which is more than usual. And that speaks to the respect he has for Gamez, but also realizing the stakes are very high in this matchup.
Good back and forth. Doug, educate me on why sparring more rounds shows more respect.
I think he would in the second half of the fight and drown him to do
this, the second round, scheduled for...
Right hand is finding its...
You're gonna stop at the bell.
All right, round number two coming to an end. Thanks for joining us tonight here on Thursday Night Fights. Doug Fischer, I am the coach. Also, a little star power here ringside.
And I think he just has to start dictating to the body a little more and break down Genaro Gamez, because Genaro Gamez is still pretty...
And I think we'll start to see some choice, but definitely by rounds 4, 5, and 6.
This is the 6th different...
Feliciano fought here multiple times.
Same with Gamez, though.
Same as Gamez.
They both have.
Fought 4 or 5 times here as
yes,
well?
exactly. And Gamez knockouts here, so I think both guys feel like they've got strong moves.
Inside, then over the top. Boy, it is no joke. Standing in front of Gamez.
He's a natural punch. Look like he's winding up and loading up with those shots. Intensity when he misses and when he lands, you can see the difference.
Yeah, every time he punches. Oh, great body shot by Luis.
And Gamez was in trouble. That body shot was stiff.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd see the choice body shots until the... But he saw an oak go to Gamez's body, because Gamez is one of those guys who he has to lose a lot going into a fight, and when a fighter drains himself to make weight...
Issues that he has had in the past, and he said his much more streamlined here tonight.
Although I look at his
from that body
shot.
shot.
I can tell he's very protective of it right now with his right elbow, but it's like he may have put on a lot of weight. Maybe.
Well, Feliciano looks to now just be teeing off on Gamez. Another good shot.
Very nice combination. Right hands over the top, dictating to the body. He's looking real.
He's the more mature of the two. He's got more experience.
Well, he is starting to be the stalker. Good overhand right. Another good
very nice.
All right, into round 3 to Gamez. Almost put him down.
Oh,
right
beautiful,
there.
and it was set up by that straight jab from the outside. Jab to the stomach. Left hook to the rib cage and liver area.
He didn't even see that body with any unnecessary shots on top.
That is the voice of Jojo Diaz, one of the great lightweights in the world. Here at ringside with us, Doug Fischer, Jonathan Kosher, Beto Duran.
You know what? I think he's just very, very comfortable in there. He knows that he got to keep his composure and just wait for his opportunity to.
2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, I think he took over with the second round, tactically speaking. And And I think he's a bit ahead of schedule. I don't think part of the second half of the fight.
Exactly.
A mature. Oh!
Feliciano, he's just utilizing his jab on the outside. Genaro Gamez out a little more, keep his composure and start landing.
As he is coming forward.
Exactly.
Like I say, talking come forward professional at. That is his ring mentality. He's a seek and destroyer.
That's right.
Gamez is waiting on the other guy, where Gamez is trying to box. That's not good for Gamez.
Absolutely not. Gamez, he has to take a lot more risk with Feliciano, especially.
Round number 4, and Feliciano really has settled into a comfort zone here in this main event.
That's really effective. About a lot of punchers is they have to have their feet set right in front. So if you're moving on them, they can't get set to get off with that offense.
Exactly.
All right, round 4 in the books. We're gonna keep it right.
His father is also there. His dad is the one who taught him boxing, brought him up. Robert Garcia is working cuts. Robert also manages him. The difference in this camp, Gamez never went to RGBA for sparring as he has in the past. This time he went to Boston for something. I talked to Robert, he said it's good, we're all on the same page, but you can tell the difference where Gamez listened to his younger brother, who's never fought, and Ben Lura on the other side, Doug, has been around forever. You know that too, JoJo.
JoJo?
I feel like he should have, you know, had a more serious training camp. And
The thing about Gamez, he's always looking for that. And as you would expect, Gamez throwing more power shots, landing 48. Feliciano more economic, a little more surgical in there, landing 40, but he's the more economical puncher of the two. Offensive force in there.
whenever Gamez dictates the pace, he wins the fight because he's constantly putting that pressure in. Whenever Gamez is actually Feliciano's range again.
Yeah, Gamez looks good when he lets his hands go, especially in combination, especially body and head. He's a naturally offensive fighter.
Yes.
So when the hands are moving, he's in his element. It seems so. And like I said, it's not like he has to really load up.
Trust his instincts and trust his ability.
Lightweight contender JoJo Diaz joining us here at commentary for this our main event.
Straight right hand by Gamez. See how Gamez is dictating the pace, walking Luis Feliciano. Luis Feliciano, he can't generate as much power going backwards than he does. This is a great round for Gamez.
He's been the more aggressor, and almost as if he heard what you were saying, Dougie.
Yeah, he's gonna take advice from me. But no, he's looking good because he's fighting to his ring identity, which is coming forward.
Wow, good left hand. Like this has been his best. And now these two just scrapping in the final seconds of this round.
On the sport.
Please, you could hang out with us as we...
Rounds 2 through 4 was all Feliciano.
Throughout a fight, told a story for 9 rounds so far of this fight.
The story so far is not only adapting to those power and body shots and range. I feel like Gamez is starting to and making Feliciano.
That's a pretty good story.
Oh,
good left hand by Feliciano. Really utilizes that left hook and the left body shot. Oh!
Great right hand over the top.
And I think Feliciano will land more power shots to the head. Tries to sneak a body shot to Gamez.
Yeah.
The elbows come down to protect the midsection and exposes it.
Well, I think, Dougie, to your point, Gamez wants no part of another shot to that rib cage that we saw.
Luis Feliciano is throwing a lot of jabs, but he's throwing a lot of pitter jabs instead of just tries to pop in. He should just land us.
Yeah, and a soft jab at that.
He's a lot faster than Luis Feliciano.
Really starting to get down to a crucial point. See exactly what it looks like here. Here comes the left. And
it was low.
And Gamez wanted nothing of the gloves.
Yeah, they're not buddies anymore.
And now he's pissed.
Boy, now there is some punches.
Gamez is sitting down in his shots right now. He's trying to knock out Luis.
And I think for counter-punching opportunities during the exchanges. On the inside, there's a nice overhand
right to the top.
Feliciano caught him.
Great counter shot by Luis Feliciano.
He caught him again.
And you know Gamez is hurt because Gamez...
He's still hurt. He's still...
Gamez is blinking a little bit with his left eye like he got caught with the right hand to his eye. And that's Feliciano's a very accurate puncher. Of course, Gamez stays dangerous. He's still throwing rocks a low left from Gamez.
Low blow from Gamez. He's trying to, take that pressure that sometimes fighters, especially when you're hurt.
Well, now, Jojo, this fight right here.
This is side because Luis Feliciano is a longer fighter, so Gamez does have the great advantage fighting on the inside, especially because his punches are shorter on the shots.
It's good inside fighting from both guys.
Now Feliciano coming forward. Now 15 seconds to go. A very action-packed round with no love lost. Welcome back. Let's take a look at that low blow in round number 7.
It was low.
Yeah, it was really low.
It didn't seem that...
And Gamez was clearly not happy about the low blow and kind of let Feliciano know about it. Now, who do you think has control of this fight if either one does?
I think Luis Feliciano has control, but Gamez, he's fighting in spurts, so he takes his little breaks and then he throws spurts like how he is right now to try to knock out Luis Feliciano.
Boy, there you see Dougie's scorecard. Feliciano starting to spread it out.
Watch your heads, guys, watch your heads.
The Feliciano is baiting Gamez. He backs out.
I think that was part of the game. This stage of the fight, some of the power of Gamez punches would be gone, and they so anticipating Gamez being a little bit tired. He's not. Let him walk inside and out.
Jojo, is this the hardest 8-round fighter and become a 10?
Yeah, I would say from the 6 to the 10, that is the hardest. When you're knocking guys out in the early rounds and full on 6 to 8 rounds, it's kind of difficult for you to kind of adjust when you never went past 6, 8 rounds.
Another good combination by Feliciano.
Gamez is breathing heavy in this round.
I still like how Gamez is still bringing that adversity and bringing the youth of the pace. He's still applying a lot of pressure on Luis Feliciano. Yes, he's getting caught, but he's still showing.
He's adding the intensity to these rounds, and he's forced down on his mouthpiece and be more offense-minded than we're used to seeing. See it, yeah, right behind the left ear.
There's been a lot of hooks by those body shots. Very, very effective for Feliciano. Now seconds to go here in this 8th round.
And these guys are both exchanging blows right now. It's a good fight.
Ooh. Oh, good. Back and forth by both fighters.
And this is the point. Monty Teamsters, Jim, around distance, the championship distance, because
many different ways to go about to get the attention. You have to look good doing it.
Exactly. Every single win, you got to go out there and look spectacular. No matter who you're fighting, no matter who, 110%, and also put on a great performance of your fights, and you're never going to make that much money.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Dominating.
Yeah, and the percentage, Gamez is throwing more punches, but Feliciano.
And the punches that Luis Feliciano is landing, he's
to dig deep, too, because Gamez is still game. And Gamez is showing us a lot, too. I mean, he's not easily deterred in there, and he's taking some hellacious shots. It's hard to...
He's still in another body shot that hurt.
Yeah. And you know, one thing you know when Gamez is hurt, because he will backing up or backpedaling, is if
each other.
I think Feliciano's game expecting him to be very... Even though on my scorecard, he's got the fight won.
Yeah, he already has the fight won, but this fight, he has to really make a statement and put a stamp on his victory. So I think the 10th round, they're both going to come out guns hot. This round is going to be fireworks, guys. I think Gamez is going to come out guns hot, guns swinging too. So
did Gamez's corner seem really...
They know that he's behind, so they're just around. You got to go out there and knock this guy out. You know that you're losing, so you got to in order to win, and that's what Gamez
turn he does.
Yeah, I've got Feliciano, man. I have him winning every round through the ninth.
Stand by Gamez there.
Oh, good body shot.
Well, you run that high wire act of wanting to finish in spectacular.
That left hook knocked Gamez off balance terribly.
Yeah, it did daze him a little bit, but Gamez is showing a lot of heart. Oh!
Some big shots from Feliciano.
Goodness.
Gamez.
Approaching a minute left in this 10th round, and good combination
Oh my
by
God, good
Feliciano
work.
in the final round.
He's applying a lot of pressure, but the thing about the reason why Luis says he's the shorter shots and landing inches.
Feliciano.
Great composure from Feliciano.
He's looking overall good. This is a great performance for Feliciano.
Yeah, and he's going to grow from this experience just as Gamez will.
Final 5 seconds. Both men letting it fly, and that's it.
Great fight.